gotta be you. It's KAHOS and we're getting it. Playing some NBA 2K18 here on the PS3. 28th game of the season, Bulls vs. Bucks. Don't forget to smash that like button, leave a comment, share the video, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. That's at 2KAHOS and KAHOS718 on the gram. Gram.
Era di moda andare a ballare, all'acqua fanno il cocorico, musica alta in ogni locale, poche parole come Robocop, il 50 top delle pennate, giovani folli come Peter Pan, ci penso spesso e mi accorgo adesso che tutto resterà un cazzo, certe pellicole
join up.
Carlito il finale drammatico, DiCaprio nell'Atlantico, Tony Montana e Cotton, milioni spesi dentro, ci sono i baracconi in città, e forse non ho avuto tutto ciò che ho chiesto, ma tutto il resto era un cazzo. Andava sempre così, dal lunedì al venerdì, la stessa gente in tasca niente, però era meglio di un film.
You have conjunctivitis, you have gingivitis, that's a problem, you're a problem, your name is Robin tonight.
I Ghostbuster, lo squalo, Jurassic Park, mi sentivo in paradiso, in quel Luna Park, oggi è chiuso, tempo scaduto, niente più caldo. Andava sempre così, dal lunedì al venerdì, la stessa gente in tasca niente, però era meglio di un film. Il rap di Biggie e Tupac, Space Jam e Michael Jordan, mi guardo adesso e rimpiango e penso che tutto questo era un calcio.
What's up, Charlie? How's it going, brother?
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Good to have you with us. I'm Ernie Johnson. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls against the Milwaukee Bucks. And now we go out to Milwaukee with Kevin Harlan and the 2K crew for today's broadcast.
You going to bed? Well, have a good night, fella. Let's go.
for action are the Bucks.
Big O, Kareem,
Welcome, sports
Baker.
fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And guys, taking a look at Horace Grant, what will we see from him?
And it's his scrappiness, Steve, that also makes him a special
Horace
player. I
being
can't tell you how many times I've seen him dive into the second row going after a loose ball.
It's a one-game reprieve at home for the Bucks. Here with their Milwaukee fans, and then back on the road. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season. Last season, they had the upper hand in the series, going 3-1 against these guys.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, two teams that were very similar in the standings.
Yeah, they were able to make the plays to come out on top, but it really could have gone either way. You could say the same for tonight's game.
And it's Chicago to start out. Inside to Vucevic. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Bulls on D. It's a three-point game. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And then in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Baker. Okay, Michael Red's in the game. He's a three-point specialist in Milwaukee.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
So the Bucks, their last game, a win against New Orleans.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you
what are you doing?
They had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
Robertson drives in. The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Pippen for three. And that one's good.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Red with the ball. He's picked up by Pippen. Robertson kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second bucket of the night.
Almost automatic when he can get the basketball
another foul.
that close to the basket.
Well, defense has to be played earlier in that situation. You've got to fight to not allow him to get that position in the first place.
The Bulls have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And Vucevic, no good on that one.
You made it look all good and everything.
Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. Find out, DB.
Look, Kevin, how many times have we heard this? He told me they need to win the battle of the backboards to win the war. If you can't rebound effectively, he said basically it puts you in a hole that you can't dig yourself out of. Rebounding is their priority tonight, guys.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And Clark, that speaks close to your heart, doesn't it?
Yeah, without question. That was a strong part of my game was rebounding. So when I was playing, the last thing I ever wanted was for my man to beat me on the glass. That would be unacceptable.
And here's Moncrief. After the three-pointer from Scottie Pippen, that's good.
Great move to the hoop on that one there. He didn't let his height disadvantage dictate that matchup.
The Bucks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. The Bulls have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
Yeah, and watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Here's Moncrief. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And also, his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
Abdul-Jabbar.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession. There you go, Mike. And he decides to go old school with the finger roll.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy to put all those assists.
Now here's Robertson. His last outing, 16 points for him. Baker with the bucket.
Shit.
He has 5.
They really look sharp here. Razor sharp. Extremely focused.
Red with the steal. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And another specialty of his is the 3-ball from the corner. That's his signature shot.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Some changes for Chicago. Luke Longley's checked in for Vucevic. Kukoc comes in for Horace Grant. And Robin Lopez is subbed in for Jonas Valanciunas.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
He dishes it to Kukoc. From outside, off the mark. Bucks have gotten off to a tremendous start. 7 of 7 here in the first quarter. Pass to Red. Plenty of space. And that one's good. Red's got 7 points in the game.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here's Jordan. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Jordan's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope. It's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Let's go.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Chicago. Earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far. And they're definitely the team to beat. And checking out Milwaukee. They're down in the 9th position.
And for Chicago, the step forward they've taken this season has been a giant one. I thought they'd be an improved team, but I had no idea they could be this good.
It really has been something to see. I mean, a remarkable and quick turnaround. It's been dramatic in how far they've come from last season.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Our team had 9 blocks last night, collectively. Good effort all around.
Chicago's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Levine, guarded by Holiday. Here's Jordan. Again, Chicago.
Wow, check out
in the
that
post,
assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
There's a minute 40 left here in the opening quarter.
Block this shit, Coop. Go, Coop.
He has 7.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Bangs home the trifecta.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Now here is Holiday. Not a lot of room. Floats one.
Rejected by Pippen.
And here we go. Oh,
yeah.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he
Finally
gets up,
a fucking
he
block.
gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang
Pippen
time
with the
with an
rejection.
hourglass.
Thanks for the chef, though. I
59
appreciate it.
seconds left to play in the first quarter. They get a hand on it.
Picked his pocket.
The drive by Jordan. And he dunks it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the
apparent,
court
man.
that they possess and are not.
I got a
afraid to
basketball,
show it
Jones.
either.
That's right.
I tell you what.
I got a basketball, Jones.
Like that.
I got a basketball, Jones, oh baby.
Here's Holiday. 9 points last game out.
Jones.
The pass to Baker.
Now it's coming.
Throws it up
Jordan
high.
fucking can.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that
Too
looks
close with the
lost
steal.
out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to
Jermaine
get
and Shaquille
really
O'Neal were
ugly.
impressed on that one.
36 seconds left in the first. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Ball
And
time.
he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there
It's a
right now.
basketball,
Would
Jones.
you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? He really has to take a time out there and try to figure out a way
Where's
to
Giannis? He must be
derail their
hurt.
momentum.
Seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's going to be 2 free throws.
man.
Drew
Hit
contact
that.
on the shot.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a
There's
3-point
old Ginger.
opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
The Bucks have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. That free throw,
How
no
can you
good.
resist?
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Luke Longley. And he sinks the second. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. And DeRozan kicks to Jones. To the inside. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
That should be a...
We just seen a grown man fly.
Illegals, Kevin. That should be absolutely illegal.
Wow.
How's that
Dirty.
for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway. Self-service.
The most magnificent alley-oop he could have chosen.
Yeah, and he pulls that one off, guys, to perfection.
From mid-court.
That's a block. Another one. Let's go. I appreciate
And
you,
we
bro.
reached the end of the
You have a
first
good
quarter.
night.
It's Chicago,
You know,
up 9. The second quarter
Next week
coming
we're
up
gonna play a
right
lot of
after this
wrestling
break, so
just for
don't
you.
go anywhere.
I'm gonna dedicate it just to you, Charlie. We're gonna play some WWF WrestleMania, some WWF No Mercy, some WCW vs NWO Revenge, WWF Attitude. Yeah, we
Coming up
like
next Thursday,
fucking Raven
December
flocking
21st, the Boston Celtics go up against the New York Knicks.
We lost to Boston 2 games ago. They cost us our 18-game win streak, highest of the season, I think, for any team in this season, season 1 with a franchise, Chicago Bulls.
Welcome back, everyone.
Get
A
your
lot
trench
started first
coat,
quarter in the books already as we start
top
the second
hat,
quarter.
and you walk
And
the
before we
cane.
move on, what do you guys think about
And
what we've seen so far? from
Teach
the
me how
Bulls?
to Dougie.
They've been a well-oiled machine offensively thus far.
They've kept the
working
ball
over here.
moving, Greg, and their opponents chasing after them. That's how they piled up all the points.
Bucks trail by 9. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled
It's a
up and
backcourt
ready to go.
violation,
Here's
clearly.
the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Bucks. We've got
That's
Monty
Jerome
Ennis,
Kersey.
also McLaughlin out there. J.J.
Chester
Barea is out
McLaughlin.
there with Portis. And it's Baker in at the 4. And stolen by Jordan. Did you see that? Man, oh, man. Now here is Holiday.
Dunked to
Looking for his
himself.
first basket still in this one. There's Baker. He's covered by Grant. Baker with the bucket.
We won the Supersonic C. He was balling.
The Bulls leading by 9. He kicks it to Grant. Outside Jordan. The dish to Vucevic. Back to Holiday. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
It's really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop.
Get in there, Mike. Where's the foul?
And guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that
cooking
they're
with
the team
fucking
that's
fish
actually
grease.
trailing with how they were able to pull that play off.
He passes to McLaughlin. They double in with Vucevic. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And stolen by Jordan. On the wing, DeRozan. And there's the
Wow.
Go to the line.
Wow.
That is a strong move there.
Wow.
And I like the job the defense did to not let him have it. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First trip to the line for him here.
And with an 86%
That's
free throw average,
top 2
you can
dunks
count
of the
him to
year.
come through
I knew he
almost
missed
straight.
it,
Guys,
but
I
that
like
was
that this is a part of his game that
he
has really
flew.
been consistent this year.
wow.
And that free throw good from DeRozan. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. He hits both from the stripe.
Wow.
Just
I
about
just
a
seen
minute and a half
grown
has
man
gone
fly
by here in
2
the second.
times in one night.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
We must need a timeout and a rondo. Your New York City, your New York Dancer
Chicago
City
calls
left.
timeout. Baker is stepping in for Milwaukee. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played.
He's out of
That's the
bounds.
risky run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
Pass to Pressing. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. The Bulls leading by 9. Jordan kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Grant. Jordan sinks the triple. Jordan's got 21 in the game.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And we get a moment to check out the team's scoring leaders. Number 1, the Bulls.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
Monty Eunice is checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Ingles, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points.
Got him with the pump fake
move
and
forward.
a
Hey,
jam.
discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor. That foul is really going to hurt him in the second half. I mean, he's got to sit and may have to be off the floor for a long time, and they'll miss everything he brings to their team. I mean, he's active, he's aggressive, he's smart, he's tough. I mean, they're going to miss his presence significantly.
Timeout called the Bucks. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain it.
John Paxson, he's checked in for Chicago. Lopez comes in for Michael Jordan.
A moment to check out Robin Lopez here. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. 3rd in field goal percentage, 7th in steals, and he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league and 3-point shoot.
And, you know, that's an impressive accomplishment.
What a block.
He just refuses
Horace.
to take bad shots. That's why he's one of the best in field goal percentage.
Dishes to Ingles. Good on the triple. Ingles has got 6 points.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
It's Pippen with the drive. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And Steve, near the bucket, he's one of the best finishers around. I mean, he does a great job of using his strong body to fight through contact and get to the rack. Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
J.J. Barea has checked in for Rudy Gobert.
No, he hasn't. I know he hasn't.
Pressey kicks to Holiday. Pass to Baker. Shoots from 12. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
It's not good. They just kept
Holiday's
leading
got
that.
his 5th assist in this one. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Jordan's got 4
Committing
fouls.
an awful lot of fouls, and most of them are unproductive. You don't want to let guys get easy layups. I understand that, but this could turn into a parade to the foul line.
Vucevic checked in for Chicago. Jordan comes in for Robin Lopez.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
It's off his leg. And the refs whistling a kickball. McLaughlin's checked in for Monte Eunice.
Good steal.
1:52 left in the second quarter.
That was an ill left. That was an ill left.
His fans in there didn't need it.
Nope, his only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
There's the pass to McLaughlin. And stolen by Jordan. And DeRozan kicks to Pippen. DeRozan with it. Matthews covering. 1:12 left in the first half of the game. Feeds it to Pressey. Abdul-Jabbar. The Bucks working the ball around. A nice shot by McLaughlin.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Here's DeRozan. And he gets it to go. DeRozan's got 8.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
You know, guys sometimes love proving people wrong. You know that from guys you played with. And Greg, this mismatch gives him an opportunity to quiet the haters and naysayers.
Okay. Good.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
DeRozan against Pressey. And the shot is good.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
There's the feed to Pippen. Kicks to Grant. Inside to Vucevic. Matthews with the steal.
no need to rush here. They can play for one shot.
Yeah, and I think the way you do it, you're patient as you indicated, and wait until about the 5-second mark before you get into your play.
I can't believe defenders are not aware. They cannot allow him that position.
Yeah, you're right about that, Greg. He's put a no trespassing allowed on that spot of the floor. It's all
Are you fucking serious? He
And we're through
missed?
the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one.
Like Mike.
Bulls
I
lead by
could be
5.
like Mike.
And we'll get going after this from the BMO Harris Bradley Center.
I know Andre Pierce and Paul Iguodala. What? What? Are you a light bulb?
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a gnat was the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor.
And Kevin Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean it as a compliment.
Make you feel good about it.
I appreciate that.
So for Chicago right now, Pippen is out there with Grant, and it's Michael Jordan. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
What a pass. What a pass. That was, wow.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
Bulls making a switch here. Longley's checked in. And now let's have a look at the NBA's top snipers. Shooting guards with the highest percentage from three-point territory over the last month. And he gets it to go. That's now 32 points for Michael.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Stolen by Pippen. And he lobs it up for the rim. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Now we've got a moment to see how the Bulls are doing rank-wise in the NBA. First in scoring, first in assists. And they're also #1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about great offense beating great defense. And I tell you what, they make it difficult.
Two stupid lives back to back. Oh, we're only gonna get to see this one. That's stupid. Look.
They're forcing the ball inside. It's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
Bucks trail by 5.
Boy, it's been a tough go in terms of fouls for him. My goodness, he can't stay out of the way of foul.
Passes it to Baker. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Robertson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Jordan's shot is off.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Moncrief kicks to Robertson. To tie, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
And a blazing start to the second half. They've hit all 5 shots.
The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's
cut.
on Sidney Moncrief.
everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Bulls shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And there she was, just walking down the street singing.
Guys, that says a
Oh,
lot
he
about
fucking
the boys
fell
of this
down.
team. I mean, they've been so calm,
Fuck.
cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
Robin Lopez is checked in for Chicago. Poke loose. Here's Red. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Red's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Robertson outside. Back to Moncrief. Michael Red is on the wing. For the lead, he lays it in. Red's got 11. Clark, 3rd quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Now Moncrief. They know he's going to give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. It goes on Horace Grant. The Bucks have shot 6 of 7 at the line. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Long. And it's Kukoc in for Horace Grant. Bulls trail by 4. Pippen, the pass to Vucevic. Here's Levine. Trains the 3-pointer. Levine's got 8 points.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Baker battles through traffic and lays it in.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps, Greg, some type of motivational speech at halftime got both of these teams fired up. They're 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
And that one's good.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
But they get it back. And DeRozan kicks to Pippen. He feeds it to Kukoc. It's tipped. Levine covered by Robertson. Here's Pippen. Again, the miss by Pippen.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Moncrief. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Now it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
They're going back to the 3-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Boy, their hounding, harassing efforts at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim. As they challenged every shot, also gotten quite a few blocks as well. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. McLaughlin's checked in for Red. And Pressey subbed in for Moncrief. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Levine dishes to Kukoc. Another one falls for Chicago.
2.
Robertson with it. He has 6. Pass to McLaughlin. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got 5 assists in the game.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And DeRozan kicks to Pippen. Back to DeRozan. He He dishes it to Levine. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
What up, Major? Hey, doing, fella?
Continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Bulls out front, leading by just one. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break.
Tune in next Wednesday, December 20th. Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat go up against the Boston Celtics. An Eastern Conference showdown. Hoops action.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far.
Jordan's
Both
fouled
sides
out.
Coming to play.
Who's picking the
We've got
slack up?
McLaughlin.
It's Levine.
He's out there with Moncrief. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Michael Redd. And it's Baker in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Robertson's checked in. Here's Robertson. Drills it from outside.
And you know what, Steve? We also have to talk about his shooting. I mean, the fact that he copes with tight D better than anyone is something to make note of. His percentage stays the same, and if he's wide open, he's automatic.
That one goes. Count it. And the Bulls lead by 4.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Scottie Pippen's checked in for Elijah Millsap. Moncrief kicks to Redd. Stolen by Levine. Jumps up.
Let's go.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
With the left.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have to build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Here's Moncrief. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Chicago. Chicago leading by 3. Pippen kicks to Levine. His three-pointers off the mark. Milwaukee's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Moncrief the pass to Baker. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Kukoc.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And he made sure not to just draw the
Nice.
foul. That was
Pick it up,
good
Luke.
defense out on the perimeter.
Very
That's
good.
good,
He's
Moran.
a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Redd dishes to Robertson. Hits the three-point bomb. Robertson's got 6 in the quarter.
He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
So for the Bulls, Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Long. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Robin Lopez. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able
Nice,
to listen in on what the
Lamar.
head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He told his guys, hey, we haven't been playing that well, and yet we're still in this thing. If we straighten up, put together a few buckets, we can seize control of this basketball game. Can they execute now, Kevin?
Robertson with the steal.
Fucking serious?
At the line for 2.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
And DeRozan. Here we go.
And the foul.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over it.
And that free throw good from DeRozan. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Sidney Moncrief on the wing. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Moncrief's got 6 in the quarter.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark.
Down the pipe, right between the eyes.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in.
You know, that's not at all what they had in mind there. I mean, just too many unforced turnovers.
On the wing, DeRozan. Kukoc, a screen on Moncrief. And DeRozan kicks to Kukoc. Back to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. For 3.
No.
Pippen. And it's Moncrief with the rebound. Milwaukee has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. And the shot is good.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Levine covered by Robertson. Nailed from three-point land. Levine's got 25 points in the game.
Wow, a fantastic performance from the arc here in the second half.
Ball's knocked loose. Moncrief with pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question, I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. Being full throttle ahead.
Kukoc kicks to DeRozan. Turn around, Jay. The shot is up.
Are you serious?
Milwaukee the other way now. It's stolen by DeRozan. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. And the Bulls lead by 3. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 3. 1:33 left here in the fourth quarter. Bulls making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Here's Robertson. Good. And that bucket ignites the crowd.
Crucial bucket there, and you hear it in their reaction.
And the emotions of these fans.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Back to Red. That's good. And Robertson with the assist.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Levine, good.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Robertson drives in. Nails it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them down. As much a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word,
Elijah Millsap's checked in for Chicago. That's good from DeRozan.
and one puts them in a very nice spot as they stretch that lead out a little bit.
Milwaukee's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Some changes for Chicago. Harper comes in for Scottie Pippen, and Steve Kerr is subbed in for Jonas Valanciunas.
They really had to have those free throws. It's down to a one-possession lead.
Screen by Jones. Harper dishes to Vucevic. Kicks it out to Kerr. Connects from three-point range. And the Bulls lead by 6.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Jones drives in, and that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Chicago. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Steve Kerr.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
Robertson is double, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Knocks it loose. Pippen with the steal. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Robertson.
And that's the dagger right there. Really the nail.
I'd agree. I mean, they've done a great job of sealing this and closing it out. And they never backed off, even with the big lead. I love to see teams do that.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
It's good.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances.
Jordan fouls out, and we still win with a high at 38. Nice. He didn't even play 2 quarters, and he fucking got the MVP of the game. Player of the game. Jordan, player of the game. Pip is number 1 in latest pure point rating report. There's only 1 Pip. When I dip, we Pip. I'm coming through. I'm like Fogo whip and use a motherfucking hit. You coming through. You gotta bring your crew. You gotta get it. Ooh.